G'day fellas, how you going here today? It's a quiet Sunday afternoon, pretty hot down here in Melbourne. Well over 30 degrees today. What we're going to do is we're going to try an Irish whiskey. This is the old Tullamore Dew, 1821, 1829 it's been made over there. Some people like Irish whiskey better than Scotch whiskey. I don't really mind. I like even Japanese whiskey. You tried some of theirs, that's beautiful. And what we got here is the Dutch Orange Boom, which is it's quite a cheap it's a cheap beer over here, Orange Boom. But this one isn't. This is actually 12%er. So this one's quite expensive. But for 12%, it's actually a lot more reasonable than a lot of the other ones out there. And we're trying the triple Carmelia. That's the nice glass. I really picked up this glass not long ago. You see the etching on the side. Yeah, quite a nice glass, $18. I'll try this beer. Yeah, that goes down quite easy. For 12%, it has got some kick. If it's a bit strong for you, you could probably whack a bit of lemonade in there, it'd be alright. One of my aunties used to whack a bit of lemon in hers, or a bit of lime cordial. Something different. And the Tullamore Dew. Now, traditionally I'll have a drop of water in this, but every time I open a new bottle, and they're usually different, I like to have some straight. Yeah, that went down straight. Very easy. Beer's going down a treat as well. Excuse me. So fellas, when you drink scotch, put a little bit of water in it, or a lot of water. 40% is not real easy on the guts to take down. But when it's smooth like that, it just goes straight down. I haven't been to Ireland. I'd love to get there one day. I managed a bit of time in Scotland and Wales, but I still haven't made it to the old Ireland. Anyway, that's the Aussie beer and Scotch chaser going down a treat. So fellas, we'll have a little trouble story. I was thinking of talking about something different. Japan's been on a few people's minds lately. And when I went there, you want to go to all the places, you know, Tokyo, you want to go to maybe Kyoto, you know, everyone goes there. It's sort of like the main attractions are there, the old, you know, the palaces or the, you know, the forts and whatever, the old buildings. But I really enjoyed Takayama, which is up in the mountains. They had the Winter Olympics up there, oh, I don't know how many years ago now, it's probably 20 odd years ago, and we went to a town called Yadananka near there, because they had the snow monkeys, and it's an onsen town, which means they've got the warm spring water coming down the mountain, and they use it to fill the baths up, you know, the onsens they call them, and they have these beautiful mineral baths you can have wherever you're staying. And that was great. And the snow monkeys were good, but it wasn't as good as Takayama. You want to get your ass there. It's got the best beef in the world. The prefecture's Hida, I think it is, H-I-D-A, Hida, and they call it Hida beef. And it's better than Wagyu or any other beef you've ever had. And they're very proud of it, and you know, the food up there was awesome. The people were so friendly. you really have to get to the mountains, and Takayama is a special place. All the family of the emperor were always sent there to live, so they couldn't overthrow the emperor. But so this place has got a bit of culture and a bit of class, and you know, they leave $1,200 skis out overnight, you know, because theft, I think, in town's unheard of. You know, the crime rate in Japan, I think everyone would like to have their crime rate. Geez, what an easy job that'd be. Policeman in Japan. Anyway, I'm enjoying these beers. Yeah, it's a bit thick, 12%. Might have to get another one. Alright, we'll leave you with that. And yeah, the scotches over in Japan were good, and some of their small breweries had some fantastic beers. Takayama, they got their own beer up there. I think it's from the next town, but that was just delicious. And you know, we had the beef. You know, it cost you about $30 for 5 thin slices, and you'd cook them up on the barbecue, and you just keep ordering dishes of it. You know, it'd blow $200 every dinner in Japan. That's without getting crazy or carried away. So yeah, it's not a cheap holiday, but Japan's a great place. It's a favourite country of mine other than Thailand and Australia. Alright fellas, we'll leave you that. Cheers. I'm going to have a scotch.